Welcome back, Penguin fans. Sorry it's been quiet on the Penguin Ranch here, Athens Resort. Yeah, COVID, man. No season. Oh, I'm not racing. I've made a definitive decision. I'm not racing. I have to say, I trained just like there was a season, and I feel like I physically am in just as good a shape as I was last year. Caveat being, I've not been off road at all, and my hand is still not 100%, can't close it all the way. And my elbow is still not 100%, still hurts when I ride. Talked to the doctor, the doctor, the teammate. I agree. I think that it probably is not going to hurt to take more time to let this heal. But physically, like lung wise, leg wise, I'm right on schedule. So this is the second year now I've tried to apply this training program to the cross season, and I'm pretty confident it would have worked again. And so I just want to briefly review 2 months of base, 1 month of tempo, 1 month of LT, and basically following some periodization in there where 3 to 5 weeks on, 1 week off, something like that. Basically, that once you do this training program, you're set up to have some fitness for a while. Last year, I did zero training for the entire cross season. All I did was ride a little bit on Friday and the race pretty much every Saturday and Sunday. Usually on Saturday, I'd race twice. You can maintain this fitness for a long time if you have that high intensity, once, twice, 3 times a week. And it's really hard to simulate that for me without actually being in a race, like mentally and physically. Like, it's just going to be really hard for me to keep doing LT workouts for the next 4 months. Like, that's just not going to happen. I thought in my mind I have to set some other goals or whatever. So right now, the goal that I'm working on, which I have a feeling now that I'm making this video, I'm probably not going to reach it. I'm jinxing myself because this is the way my life occurs. Whatever. I've never won a raffle. That's my only point. So anyway, there's this climb that is near my house called Cable Lane. This is a really cool descent. Cool descent and climb. This is the top of the climb. So as you can see, it's not that long, but an average of 7% does kick up here. Let me see if I can pull this profile up here. It starts out, very gradual. Little kick there, 6%, 2%, 2%, whatever, a little descent, 8, 9, 11, then it plateaus a little bit, actually dips down, and then it kicks up really hard. So here's 14 and a half, 18 and a half, 22 and a half, 23, 24, 24%. You can see 20, you can see the numbers. You don't need me to say them. But the point is, that's actually like the first kick. Or I break it up. I'll talk about that in a minute. But there's another little rough spot here. So yeah, 16, 15 and a half, 22, 23. Kicks up again there. And then, oh wow, 27.7 right at the top. And then you hit this little plateau, and then it kind of undulates just for a minute. So really, the climb is the really hard parts. There's a false flat up to here. Then it kicks a little bit, but it's nothing real bad, except that that there's a lot more climbing to go. And then it actually dips down, but as you catch speed into that dip down, there's a switch back here, and then this jets straight up. And it's pretty brutal, and it's pretty long, that steep section, wherever that is, like right in there. And then it levels just a little bit so you can catch your breath, and then right at the top it kicks again. And then once you get to the top, you still have to climb. Like, it's not like you're at the actual finish is way up. So this climb is right by my house. I actually don't do it that much because it sucks. Like, it's a brutal climb. Like, it's a beautiful climb. I go down it all the time, but it's just not easy. There's easier ways to get home. Let me just put it that way. And so I don't do it all that much, but I wrote it, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh, I bet I can do better than I did. So here's a perfect example of kind of what happens to me. So here's my efforts since last June. Okay, so I went out and did a bunch of these one day. So I think I did 5 of them that day, just kept going up it. And so when I got done, my point is, what is my point? I don't really have a point here. my point is, this is my new goal, is to try to get in the top 10. So on this day, I went out and just did repeats on it just because it was bad weather, and I was like, all right, it's close. I'll just do that to kind of make myself hurt, to get some intensity. Because I got home and I was like, oh, 440, like that's my PR. I wonder what like the top 10 is, and like the top 10 is 348 is what I have to get in the top 10. The top time, the KOM, is 310. So I don't think that there's any way, like on that day, I thought I could take out a minute 30. Like that's just not realistic. And the other thing is, I am not a climber. Those of you that have ever ridden with me, like climbs are, I don't like them. Like I don't these steep climbs, like 5-minute climbs, 4-minute climbs, 30-second climb, like whatever those climbs are that are just brutally steep. They're not my forte. But I thought, maybe I didn't think I could shave a minute off, but I thought, okay, I could at least shave some time off this. I knew that because I wasn't going all out. So why am I talking about this? So this is my goal right now, is to try to get in the top 10. But so I realized a couple things doing this. So I did it a couple more times, right? This was the day I did it 5 in a row. This was the next time I did it, the next day, and I PR'd then. Then the next day I did it twice, I think. Yeah, I did it twice this day. I PR'd it that next day. The other day I went out and did it, and without having to cross these, I'm so not focused right now. I don't even know what this thing's about. I probably should edit that out. So I'm not that far off. I'm actually only 1 second off. If we took out, I'm in the top 10 of just the males. But I do think I could eke another 2 seconds out somewhere. So last time I did this, I didn't, I remember right at the end, I didn't stand. And I thought, if I'm a second or two off, that's what it is. So I think I can do that. Oh, whatever. Tour's been good. Like the real tour. Penguin fans, so today I went out and tried to do Cable Lane again. And again, I'm trying to get top 10 in this. I'm not like Phil Gaiman that's trying to get the King of the Mountains, all these things, because I just don't think that's possible. But if you remember, I was 1 second off of getting in the top 10. And damn, look how cool this shirt is. Apparently this shirt's a little old and stretched out. But anyways, I went out and did it again today. I was 1 second from top 10. Went out and did it today. Knew I probably was not going to do it, like halfway up the climb. And did not do it, but was the exact same time. So still, even today, I was 1 second off. So I'll keep trying. Still not a success. But it's not bad. Sunday, September 5th. I went out again today to try to do Cable Lane. Now has become my nemesis. This climb has become my nemesis. And I just want to point this out, that I have done this climb on Strava. I mean, I've done it a lot more than this. But I've done it a total of 22 times. And 14 of those times have been in the last week. But yesterday I went out and did it. Was 1 second off the top 10. Today I went out and did it, and I got top 10. But it's so disappointing. This climb has become my nemesis. Because the way the app lays it out, like if you open it in your app, you just see the top 10. And I'm actually 11th on the list because of all this nonsense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm 11th on the list. I'm really sick of these people letting their dogs run around in the country and chasing after me. It's just not safe. And if I had any sort of dexterity, there would have been some dogs today that would have been pepper sprayed. But I can't really like grab pepper spray out of my jersey while I'm trying to sprint away from not a dog. I was sprinting from a pack of dogs. And let me just tell you something ironic, and I know probably no one cares about this. I adjusted my route today because I thought, oh no, there's dogs on this route, and I don't want to get chased by this pack of dogs like I was yesterday. And I forgot where they were. It was actually after where I wanted to go. Oh, that's it. Tired. I also wanted to say that I feel like I need to try again and get the top 10 or whatever. But I like going up this climb when I'm not like trying to go all out. It is not a very pleasant climb if you are trying to go all out. But if you're just cruising up it, it's actually not a bad climb at all. So I think I'm going to do it one more time. Actually, I think I'm going to go do it tomorrow, and then maybe one day next week, and then just I kind of like it to do hill repeats on. All right, Penguin fans, it is September 7th, and I finally did it. I didn't get the KOM here, but I safely moved to the top 10. So I shaved off another 2 seconds. I was at 3:48. Now I'm 3:46. 8th place overall. The important thing is, now I can stop trying to do this. And now I can just enjoy doing repeats on that climb. When it's 23%. Hope you enjoy the rest. And right before there you have 100 meters, not even 100 meters, 50 meters of 150 feet for those of you that are not playing metric. Anyways, it's tarmac right before that. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden everything's European. It's 50 meters of tarmac. It's 150 feet of pavement